tournament.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the kids will never understand this. They're going to be talking about Ultimate. I mean, hopefully
I mean, it's a Brawl
it.
tournament. Most of the people watching this are probably over 30.
Well, then they should be happy that we're giving them this life advice. Be like, hey, man, you know, I always feel a little awkward, too. I don't know what's going on. It's a second puberty, isn't it?
Basically,
it truly
yeah.
is a second puberty.
Pretty much.
What happens when we get old? Do we just die? Well, I mean, duh,
Well,
but
eventually,
you know,
yeah.
well, we hope.
I don't know.
Can you
I'm
imagine
hoping. I always hear people say that like your 40s are in some ways better than your 30s because by the time
That's what that means.
Well, because by the time you hit your 40s, you actually learn to take care of yourself because it's like you keep trying to do the stuff you did in your 20s and then you're like, oh.
I got
and
something
you feel
for
terrible.
you. Did you see that rich guy that's trying to live forever?
Aren't they all trying to do
Well,
that?
I know, but like this guy like went above and beyond of like I'm gonna take my son's blood and like pump it into me.
That's dystopian.
It's awesome looking at it because I love watching the circus.
Yeah.
I love watching the circus. I mean, they provided it for me. I mean, I got my bread. I got my circus. I might as well watch the clown.
Popcorn.
Anyway, he's trying to live forever, and he's taking blood from his son. He's doing blood transfusion. His son's like 18.
Yeah.
So like he's got like the internals. He's like a billionaire, right? So he's got like the internals of like a young man, even though he's like 45. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, dude, you really want to live forever? I'm running out of things to do now. It's why I'm playing Brawl.
And then he's gonna get hit by a truck at like 40.
We can only hope.
Yeah.
we can only hope.
Take a trip in a submarine.
Is that too soon? How many years has that been? Take a trip in a submarine. That's beautiful. I couldn't have figured that out on my own. Oh, we're going to Big Blue.
Wait, now there's some actual Smash on screen.
Big Blue is actually a legal stage that you can start off to at this tournament.
Yeah.
Actually has converted me to a believer on this stage. It is silly. It's a stage for silly gooses, and they do silly things.
I think it's less ridiculous in this than it is in like.
It fits this game nicely,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that is gonna kill Ish because you have no wall there.
I'm just like remembering like my most recent memory of this stage is the hazards off version in Ultimate.
Oh, it's lame.
Which it's so you can run on the track for like forever. And
You can?
Yeah.
Oh,
as like
lame.
most of the cast,
Lame.
it's real bad.
Ish trying to figure out how to use the cars better.
Yeah.
Already down to stock, dying at 30. It's definitely rough against Snake. And
I mean,
I don't know why this was agreed to.
Yeah, especially the mines on this stage.
Ish didn't know what Ashley knows on this stage. There's some stuff Ashley's gonna do, and it's gonna be not right. It's just gonna be not right. You already saw it with the first stock.
Well, yeah, and then, like I'm just thinking about like the mine placement you could have on a stage that moves like this to just like
Nuts.
cut off like just such small amounts of real estate.
Especially with a character like Wolf that has limited recovery.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can only do these two options. Oh, that's cute.
And of course, Snake has the most godlike recovery.
Oh, he's got a really good recovery. See, this stage isn't supposed to be good for Snake, and I don't think it is either. But in when you don't, I mean, no one plays here, right? You're gonna have a limited place.
I mean, if you played at like Lux tournaments, you have all sorts of like weird stage utility and knowledge.
Definitely. I mean, Ish also, lives out in California, so I don't know how many tournaments he's been in Kansas. I believe this is his first one. And that C4, we all saw it coming a mile away. It's where who's gonna win this race?
Yeah.
I don't know if this was ever a legal stage in Melee. I wouldn't be shocked if it was early on.
I guess they did have a lot. I guess they did have. But like the only stage like this.
Is he gonna die? No, it survives.
The only stage like this in Melee that I thought was ever really illegal was like Poke Floats.
Poke Floats.
Yeah.
Poke Floats.
Wait, what? Oh,
Mute City, yeah.
Mute City. That's not. That's more like Delfino than that. This is more extreme than
the Mute City.
The Mute City or Delfino or any of those, in a lot of ways.
It doesn't have. Oh, that's a good read. That was a good read. After that first quick stock, Ish figured it out, and he's not winning, but it's a lot closer than I would imagine. I thought Ashley was going to start running away with it.
I mean, Snake's second stock was kind of an SD. It was one of those where it's like, I guess he was kind of pushed into it, but also...
I mean, Ashley should have known. Oh, that's taking a page out of Mike Ray's book with that transaction. This is the tough part. This is where the stage bites you in the ass. But Ashley's still bringing it back. Hey, you can't count on Ashley.
Had a couple pretty good
Very
back
good player.
airs there. It's just
oh,
there it is, the Wolf staple. Just
Oh.
should probably. I feel like every Wolf match should have a back air counter somewhere.
It's because there was a stage there, and it got teched, and the card's left without. Goodbye, Snake. We've learned so much from you. Just leaves him. I don't know why that was picked, other than I guess we like doing that.
Could have been for the novelty.
So I'm a little shocked Ashley lost that. Only because that fast, quick kill, and then also actually knowing the stage.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't count on Ish. Ish has been playing since 2008, so he's probably played on that stage more than he gives credit to.
Yeah.
I mean, we all played on like this Picto chat.
In theory, like Wolf should have a little bit of an easier time navigating that stage in some ways.
Yeah, the back air helps.
He's more mobile than Snake, but like Snake's recovery is a lot better.
But you know, Snake's not good about teching the stage and getting off the road.
Yeah.
Going to Lilat.
More.
Decent little counter pick.
I guess I was gonna say more normal, but really just more boring. Right?
You know, I was asked about this stage of Snake earlier today, and I hate it.
We do?
I hate it. I am not a fan of the stage. I think it's so overrated for Snake. It's not bad, but it's not my pick.
It's certainly, you know, it's a lot easier to see Snake's traps on this version of it than the version with the new lighting.
Oh yeah, that's probably atrocious. That's probably atrocious. I was told the platforms are good for him too.
Oh yeah.
Which they're kind of low enough.
Well, and, like they're perfect. Like, I mean, kind of everything's in perfect uphill range for Snake, but I mean these platforms especially.
Yeah, not like the Battlefield one where it's a little too high.
Yeah.
And the first stock taken by Ish. That'll happen. Cleans it up with the Ha-Woo. Down throw's good here. Ooh, couldn't convert, but we do get the jab to F tilt, which is always good. It's good meaty damage there. Big man damage right there. Ooh, we can't get under that one. Wolf is definitely tough to get under these lasers with Snake. It's easier just to power shoot them. Works a lot different than the Falcon matchup. Ish is playing smart. Ish knows a lot about Snake. Another good down. Okay, that was good. We got to change that tilt right there, but it's okay. I would have probably done that.
Very, very patient.
A little bit of problem too. It seems like Ashley is a little unfamiliar with this particular matchup. You need to be putting a little bit more pressure on Wolf. Your jab game as Snake will beat Wolf if you do it correctly. And I think Ashley's being a little timid when it comes to that. But we're going to try to land. We do get that landing. We got that C4's been out there for a while too, so yeah, good thing he's using that.
What's the timer on that?
About 27 seconds.
Okay.
About. Don't quote me on that. I don't know anything. Could be 29. I know those 2 seconds will matter, but apparently they do. They don't matter to my girlfriend.
Nice.
Nice lead from Ish. See if Ashley can close this gap. I mean, Ashley's fighting for the round of life here. Already being down again.
Now Wolf's starting to get a good amount of extra credit. I mean,
yeah, 49. I mean, it's not much on Snake, but we got to clean up this stock.
But this is starting to get to the point. I mean, Snake should be able to delete the stock pretty quickly. He hits big BC hit.
Ish needs to get Ashley at around 100 before he dies, because the 100 will be enough to, I don't know, kill Snake within a couple more hits or get some bad DI on him. Ooh. You can also F-tilt that F-smash there, Ashley, when you rewatch this VOD. You're respecting Wolf a little too much. It is tough. I mean, I've played against Seagull Joe, so I understand Smash a little bit better than some Snakes. That F Smash was perfectly spaced by Ish.
There's been a lot of. He's gotten Ashley's gotten
at that
hit
time
a lot by the get up attacks on all those throw tech chases,
and that'll happen. Ashley, we gotta teach you the Wolf matchup. Yeah. Too much respect given to that Spacey.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go play that.
Okay, we got that. I will be back with a vengeance.
We're looking for a case for a controller. If you find one, send it my way at the Brawl PO desk. Case for a Brawl